That's some pretty amazing stuff you're watching there. Welcome to the rant. I'm John Shannon. You know, it's going to be real easy to indict these Philadelphia police officers for the abuse and their actions against this one individual, Thomas Jones, there in Philadelphia. Um, I've been doing a little bit more reading on it, and apparently that there was more to it than I've seen so far. According to what I've read, apparently this 30-year-old suspect um, was driving a stolen car. Apparently there was a chase. It says in here that Jones and an officer were both shot, and then an officer was bitten. Okay, so it doesn't say did this guy shoot at one of the police officers? Did he did he bite one of the police officers? Now, granted, I don't think it takes 12 police officers to restrain one guy unless these cops aren't carrying tasers. But I guess let's be realistic here. Um, if it says that if it was true that this guy took a shot at one of the officers and one of the officers were indeed shot here, this guy's lucky that he isn't on the wrong side of the dirt as opposed to have just gotten his ass whooped a little bit. Now I don't want to sit here and condone this type of police action because right or wrong in this instance, people that see this, especially people in Philadelphia, how are they gonna be able to trust and believe in their police department? I suppose there's a lot of people in Philadelphia right now, even before this happened, that don't have a lot to do with the police department. Now, I understand, and I've heard that there are over 400 and some homicides so far in the city of Philadelphia. Now, that could be wrong. That just sounds way high, but if it is true, then it's easy to understand that Philadelphia is a dangerous city, is a dangerous place to be a police officer. And while we can sit here in our nice comfy living rooms and all loathe the police for their actions, we have to remember the situation. And this isn't as cut and dry as let's say Rodney King. What was that, 15 years ago, um, where he really didn't put up much of a fight. Um, I I for one, I don't think it's justified, but I don't think that as the public, we should be drawing conclusions, one way or another, to be quite honest, over what we saw of maybe what's been available, maybe a minute or so of videotape. So I know it took me a little bit of time to weigh in on this. When something like this happens, I really have to sit and think about it because my first reaction usually sometimes isn't the right reaction. You know, my first reaction was, "My God, all these police, it was just police overkill. But like I said, I had to think about it a little bit, and you had to remember where they were and what the situation was at the time. Um, so I just hope that this gets resolved, and it gets resolved in a very open, forthright manner. So there's no degree of secrecy here. That the truth come, let things take their time, and let the truth come out. And my God, if these officers, and apparently they've got one sergeant and like four other officers that are on administrative leave right now, or at least off the streets. If they press charges against these officers and they come out being found not guilty of these charges, you're going to see rioting in Philadelphia that is going to make the rioting in L.A. After the Rodney King verdict look like Disneyland, man. So I really, this is just a developing story here, and I think that we really got to keep our eyes open on this one. That's all I got on that. Just thought I'd throw that out there, guys. Thank you all for your compliments and your comments on the video I posted a couple of days ago about my daughter. It's sure good to have her back in my life, and I appreciate all y'all's kind words. That's it for now. Until the next time, this is John Shannon, the Redneck Cabbie. Adios.